Hello guys. So first of all, before we start the line tracing experiment, this is the PNID for our biodiesel plant. Okay. Meanwhile, this is the legend, the symbol for the instrument on the biodiesel plant. By using this PNID, we can trace and locate the instruments such as level transmitter, pressure transmitter, and so on in the biodiesel plant. Okay, move on to here. This is a SCADA in the control room. Okay, we go to the first page. Okay, in this page, we also can track the instrument best the same way as the PNID did. Okay, first of all, I will trace for level transmitter. Okay, in the legend here, level transmitter is LT, as we can see, LT. So in the SCADA apps, it is located at page 2, the same as PNID drawing. So here is LT, which is level transmitter. And then move on to the next component, which is pressure transmitter, PT. PT is here. Okay, PT 101. And then the next one is the next instrument that I want to show you is flow transmitter, FT. Yeah, FT. So near the VE101. Okay. After I showing you guys these three instruments, after this we will proceed to see the actual instrument in the biodiesel plant. Thank you. So this beside me here is VE202. We look up here. This is PT202 pressure transmitter. So the purpose of PT202 is it's send the electric signal to the control room. And beside the PT, here is a pressure gauge. Okay. So the reason there is two reading here because we need to compare these two digital and analog readings so we can match which one is need to be maintained or are they the same reading. Okay. So this is VE206. So the blue thing here, this is the level transmitter for high level for the vessel. So this transmitter, it transmits electric signal to the control room continuously so that it can display the amount of liquid or oil inside the vessel. Okay guys, so the next instrument that I will show is this guy here, which is FT, stands for flow transmitter. In this case, the liquid that flows through this pipeline is crude palm oil. The source of the crude palm oil is starting from this right hand side. It's located somewhere there. Okay. So it will flow through here, and then this transmitter will send a continuous electric signal to the control room so that the reading will appear, and the control room person in charge can monitor the flow rate of the crude palm oil that enter into this VE101 vessel.
So hi, I will be telling you guys about the other three instruments that we have found in the plant. So the first one that I'm going to show you guys is that actuator valve. As we can see here in the PNID itself, we have a lot of actuator valves actually. So one of the actuator valves that I would like to show you guys is, for example, AV103, this one. and we can see that AV103 in the SCADA system itself. So this is the SCADA system, and then I would like to open the pre-treatment page, and we can see the AV103 right here. So this is the control. We can actually control it auto or manually, and we will be sending the signals from control room, and the equipment will receive the controls, the signals in the plant, and then it will react and send back the signals back to us, and we can get the readings here. So the next one will be temperature control valve. So for the temperature control valve, we have found it in also the same page, on the first page. I would like to show you guys near the VE101. We can see here TIC. So I will open the first page, and as we can see, this is the TIC 101. It's near VE101. So TIC is in the control room. We will be sending setting the points, the readings here, and then when we send the signals to the plant, it will receive the signals, and it will control the temperature control valve right here, TV101, and it will send back the signals to us so that we can get the output of TV. And the last one that I would like to tell you guys is the pressure control valve. The pressure control valve is actually on the second page. It's on the reaction page. Okay, so for the reaction page, it's near VE202. On the PNID, it's over here. We can see the PIC202 right here. It sends signals to the pressure control valve. So here we send the we will set the readings that we want. We set the readings here manually or automatically, and it will send the signals to the PV202, and it will start reacting to the signals that we gave, and it will also send us back the readings, and we can get the gains from here. So now I would like to go to the plant, and I will show you guys the actual instruments that we have seen in the SCADA system and also in the PNID, so we can locate them using this SCADA system and also PNID. Okay, so just now I show you guys about the TV203 in the PNID drawing and also the SCADA system. We have seen the location of it in the system. Now that we are in the actual plant, this is the TV203. So this is the positioner of the TV203. This is where the electronic signals are received and also sent back to the control room. So this is the valve. This is the temperature controlling valve. So the signals that received in the positioner will be sent to the TV. So the signals that comes in is in electronic, and then it will convert it into the compressed air, and then the compressed air will go to the diaphragm pump, and then it will control the valve lah. Okay, so the next one is actuator valve. Also, I've shown that in the SCADA system and also the drawing. So in this plant, we can see many actuator valves. For example, this one is a AV239B. So it's an actuator valve. It's a pneumatic actuator. This is the actuator. This is the one that actuates the valve that it's usually used for open and close mechanism, and it gives the accurate control for the flow or pressure or whatever this is lah. In this case, it transfers liquid, so it controls the liquid. The next one that I'm going to show you guys is about the pressure control valve. So before we go to the pressure control valve, I would like to show you guys where it actually does all the work for. So it works for the vessel 205. This is the vessel. So this is the inlet of the vessel. So the pressure control valve is actually located above this valve, above this vessel. So we can go up there and we can see the pressure control valve now. So the inlet of the VE is actually through this pipe, and it straight comes here. So the pressure control valve that I was talking just now is this that right beside me. So the use of this pressure valve is almost same as the temperature valve. It receives the signals from the control room. Electronic signals will be received in this positioner, and then the signals would be converted into pneumatic, which is the compressed air, and that goes straight into the diaphragm. And using this diaphragm, it controls the valve. Okay, so the uses is usually to maintain and regulate the pressure. It reduces or maintain the pressure desired to the set point. Usually we'll set the point in the control room, and then how much we have set there is how much it controls here. So, and then the next one, it responds, and it input signal, and it also gives output signals that once it is already controlled, we also get the signal back in the control room. And it also protect the equipment and piping lah, usually. That's the uses of this pressure control valve.
Okay, now it's my turn to show you three instruments, which is pressure gauge, temperature gauge, and RTD, which is resistive temperature device. So the first one is pressure gauge. We can see here the pressure gauge is PI. This one, pressure indicator. Okay. In this PNID, you can see here pressure indicator, which is pressure gauge, at here. Next, the second one is temperature gauge. Temperature gauge, we can see the symbol here. Temperature indicator, which is temperature gauge. Here, TI. Okay, and we go to find at SCADA system. So TIC 102. Okay, let me show you. The last one is TE, which is a temperature element. In this screen, you can see TE211. TE211, same with this page. TE211. Okay, send sensor to C201. After I show you the PNID and SCADA system, you can follow me, go to the plant, and I show you the actual element.
Okay, here the RTD, resistive temperature device, located at under vessel 201. You can show the video here. Okay, so the RTD is temperature sensor that operates based on the principle of resistance change to measure temperature. Vessel 202 is temperature gauge. The temperature gauge, important instrument. So the function of temperature gauge is to measure the temperature of a substance or environment. Temperature gauge also can monitor the processes, ensure the safety, and can maintain optimal conditions. Okay, vessel 202. So here the pressure gauge. So it can monitor processes, features, also can ensure safety. The pressure gauge can maintain optimal operating conditions. Okay, this is a temperature gauge located at T211. Okay. It also can prevent
equipment failure and ensure safe operation.